Hello everyone, so I'm back from the fluid art experience in Ireland, and it dawned on me that not a lot of you guys know what I look like. So here I am, best behind the camera, but I just thought I would show my face. So these are the two pieces I made in Karen's classes and really got me inspired. So I want to show you some colors real quick. This is Amsterdam. It is called Turquoise Green. And the next one, if you've seen my short video, I won a goodie bag with one of Karen's pictures. Beautiful piece and two colors of paint. And one of them is this one, DecoArt Pewter. I love that. The other one is this, slightly light blue with a lot of shimmer, and that's the DecoArt Sky Blue Topaz, I think it's called. So I want to try and use these. Next color up is a tryout. I believe it's the deep gold one. Really lots of shimmer in it. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. That's this one. And last but definitely not the least one, a piggy, and I believe it's called it's the Enchantment. Yes, Enchantment. There you go. So new hair blower, modified. Karen came up with it in the course because the mouthpiece was too wide, so she took a cup and cut it and made it more narrow. So I'm gonna try that. Let me get you down to the canvas and let's begin painting. So as you can see, this is not my first attempt. It's the fourth actually. Really had a hard time with the white pillow and I was running out of time, but I needed to establish if it was only the pillow or also the colors, because these colors I mixed according to what we used in Ireland in Karen's class, and she didn't add Joe Sonia gloss varnish in all the colors. Just the pouring medium, the deep base paint, for the tube paint a little bit of water, and of course the pigments got some Joe Sonia gloss varnish, but otherwise nothing else. So I needed to see if it was also the colors with my deep base paint or if it was only the pillow that was the issue. I cut out the part where I explained with the CA. I have a tiny bit of Australian Floetrol left, and I wasn't sure it was gonna work still, but I'm so happy because it did. And here I'm blowing at a high range. I didn't have the blower that close, and I really made sure to follow the wave, as Karen say. You get a little bit of ripple and then you just follow that out without getting any closer to the canvas with the hair blower. Just follow the movement of the paint, but from high above. And it really worked. It has really helped me with the blowing part, because that's really difficult. And yeah, and if I later on in the video talk about something that seems out of context, bear with me. Just pretend you know what I'm talking about. It's probably just some of the parts I had to cut out, you know. So, but I hope it's not a confusing video, and I've sped up some parts because I don't want this video to take too long. Don't want it to get boring, you know. But anyway, the blowing part is going well, and I guess I also cut out the part where I told you about my spinner. That's a really important part. I'm so happy with this spinner. I bought it in Ireland from Jessica Hughes, and I absolutely love it. I come from a small plastic spinner that was really wonky, and this one just does it. I love this spinner. Could I be so lucky? I don't see any flockulations so far. I'm gonna puff the middle and give it 5 minutes. So in hindsight, I should have spinned a little bit because the cells are getting wonky because there's too much paint in the middle of the canvas. So I'm gonna spin slow at first and then give it some more power in the next spin. Just want to make sure that the paint can find its way over the edge. Just added a little bit to the corners because the paint has the furthest to travel. I have a big block of CA. I'm not sure I can do anything about that, except dip a finger maybe. Maybe I should try and get some of it out. Yeah, I'm gonna spin a little bit more. So I sped this part up a little bit. It's just me spinning and enjoying my spinner. I have these small grips so that the canvas can't fly. That's a big win for me in itself. And now that the spinner isn't wonky, the cells don't get as wonky as well due to the spinning. So that's really progress for me. And I'm just trying to look at the composition because I haven't looked at it up until now. So I needed to do some adjustments because I'm not happy with the composition. Too busy on one side and not a lot of, you know, cells and colors in the other side. I needed it to get a little bit more balanced. And then of course there was this black blob in the middle. I wasn't that keen on that part either, but I didn't. I forgot to do something about it. And also I had this line that I didn't like that I was pointing out there, and I just wanted it to grip the edge of the canvas, and then I can, you know, stretch it back a bit. I must say the colors, I love them. I'm really fortunate to have won those two blue colors because they are gorgeous. I really feel like the cells are very wonky in the middle. I'm considering, maybe I should tilt some of it off. The problem is that the cells out here, I love them. It's the one in the middles that look weird. I feel I have to go down a little bit further down here. And then back. So, no flocculation. So it's the pillow, the white pillow that was the issue. No doubt in my mind. So whether it's the paint itself or the consistency, that's what I need to find out. Let me try and spin a little bit more. I feel like it's kind of off balance. Too busy in one side and negative space in the other. I love the negative space, don't get me wrong, but I felt like it is kind of out of balance somehow. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna spin a little bit because I noticed there were movement in the paint, so I'm not sure I got enough off. I'm gonna check with the toothpick in a second, and then I think I'm done. Let's check and see if I'm there. Where do we want to try here? Yeah, that's better now. I don't know if it's enough. Can you tell? About 1.5 millimeter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it and then cross my fingers for good drying. So here's a close-up of the wet result. So I like the smokiness. I like that the CA is still working. I'm happy with that. I don't like the wonky cells, and I don't like that very black spot right there, but I forgot to get rid of it. I'm not even sure I could have, not with the spinning part anyway. So my issue with the pillow was not the colors. It wasn't the colors that was the reason for the flocculation anyway. Let me bring in for a close-up of the dried result. So I actually like it. A little bit off balance, but I don't mind. As you can see, some of the cells are wonky. My bad. When I blew it out and puffed the middle, I should have spun just a tiny bit because there was a lot of paint underneath the center, and that gave the wonky cells. Now the other cells, they didn't get wonky at all, and that's due to the spinner. So my old issue is gone. Another thing I'm a bit bummed about, can you see this? There's another one in here. I think there was some drying paint in the can that went into the piece. I thought I got them all, but I didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna try and give it some resin and see if I can hide it, you know. Oh yeah, and that part, I don't know about that. That was the CA I failed to get rid of. I forgot in the heat of the moment. What do you think, guys? I think this was a success, you know, in the learning aspect. So I'm happy with it. What do you think? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumb up, and if you don't follow me already, consider to do so and help my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there till next time. Bye.